because of my last injury. My last injury fucked me up real bad, man. I basically broke my dick. I don't know a better way to explain it. And be very honest tonight. It's a show full of transparency. I injured myself during a foot race. Not on the track, not where you run through a ribbon and you get an award at the end of the race. No. Two drunk niggas in the middle of the street, 2 a.m. I raced an ex-NFL running back for no reason. It was an impromptu run. We was at a cookout. I overheard him talking at the bar. He was talking about football. And he's like, man, I swear I missed the game of football. Life ain't the same without football. Swear to God, man, I would do anything to get back out there on that field. I feel like I lost a piece of myself when I stopped playing football. I missed the game for no reason. I said, bitch, I'll smoke your ass in a foot race right now. He said, what? He said, Kevin, are you serious? You want to race? I said, yeah, I want to race, bitch. Let's go. He's like, Kevin, you want to race? We can race. There were so many signs that I ignored. I said, Kevin, don't go through with this race. The first signs that I ignored was how he was stretching versus how I was stretching. He had so many stretches. He was doing like some deep fucking hip bends like this. He had some like groin shit he was doing. He was doing knees. I call them ice cream scoops. I don't even know what the fuck these are. He's doing some butt kicks. He had like 5 minutes of stretches. I went out that bitch and shook my legs twice. Bow, bow. Let's go. Let's go. The worst thing that you can have after 40 are friends the same age. Friends 40 and above are horrible because no matter what dumbass decision you decide to make, they're gonna support you and ride with you regardless. When I shook my legs twice, I said, bow, bow. My friends was like, yeah. Get him, Kev. About to smoke his ass. I told him out the gate, I said, look, man, you're a professional athlete, so I know you got technique. And because of your technique, you probably feel like you got an advantage, but you don't. Because of my raw talent and my natural ability to run, I will catch your ass. Here's my secret when I run. My secret is that I keep my fingers real close together like this, and I wait a minute. My secret is that I keep my fingers real close together like this, and I chop through the fucking wind like this. I treat the wind like a piece of cake when I fucking run, I chop. Everybody get a piece of cake when I fucking run. Everybody else run with their fingers open. Look, you getting all that wind. Look at that. All that fucking wind. All that wind. Not me, not me. Look at that, look at that. We sent the little boy down the other end of the block. Little boy had to hold his arms up like this. When the boy dropped his arms down, that meant it was time to fucking race. We on the starting line, just like I thought he had technique. I knew he had technique. He had one hand down like this. He had this arm up like this. He had his head like that. I had what I like to refer to as a street nigga start. It's when you don't have no fucking... You're just trying to get a little jump on him, that's all. Oh my God. Little boy was down the other end of the block. On your mark, set, he dropped his hands. Bow, it was time to go. He got out the gates on me. Now, when I run, I start off with my head down, right? Start off with my head down, and then I eventually pick my head up. Every time I pick my head up, we're either side by side or I'm in front of you by a little bit. It's never failed. I've never had a race where we haven't been side by side or I've been in front of you by a little bit. For the first time ever, I picked my head up, I saw the back of his head. Oh my God. I'm fucking losing. Oh my God. Something's off, something's gotta be wrong. There's no way I'm fucking losing. Something's wrong. I look at my fingers, they was open a little bit. I didn't have my fingers closed up all the way. I had to close them up. Older you get, the more noise you make when you run. Hip, hip, hip. My friends, they yelling from the side. Come on, Kev, get it up. Get your knees up, Kev, extend. Heel to toe, extend. Fuck, I'm trying. I can't catch him. 8 steps left in the race, guys. I'm talking to myself. Come on, Kev, get your knees up. Fuck, man. Turn it over, Kev. Come on. Second to last step, I felt it. Just like that. I fucking felt it. You know what it felt like? It felt like my dick flew off my body and went in the bush. It felt like my dick left my body and went in a bush. I stopped running immediately. I made that dumbass face people make when they get hurt and they make eye contact with somebody. My trainer knew right away. My trainer said, Kev, you good? Absolutely not. I'm fucked up, man. You can tell how hurt you are by who you asked for after the injury. All my friends are standing right there. I said, go get my wife right now. When y'all go get my wife? When you ask for your wife, that means you want to get your life affairs in order. You want to sign paperwork. The family trust, the will, I don't give a fuck what it is. My dick is in the bush. I don't want to live anymore. I'm not living without a dick. My dick is in the bush. They went to go get my wife. My wife came out hot, had an attitude. Head bobbing side to side. As soon as she saw me, she said, what the fuck your stupid ass done did now? I need you to do me a favor and go look in that bush and see if you see my dick. What? Go look in the bush and see if you see my dick. Your dick ain't in no bush. My dick is in the bush. Because I'm small, she grabbed me right away. Come here, come here. That's your dick right there. I feel your dick right there. Impossible. That's all balls. What you just felt is all balls. My dick is in the bush. I'm not arguing with you about where my dick is. I'm calling a doctor right now. I called my doctor. Doc, this is bad. I can't walk, Doc. There's a chance that my dick is in the bush. I took a picture of the bush just in case we gotta come back to get it because my wife won't help me look for it. I'm coming to the hospital, Doc, and I'm coming through the back. I don't want nobody to see me like this. Get a gurney, get a stretcher. I can't walk. He said, Kevin, I got you. True story, people. My friends picked me up, put me in the passenger seat. We pull up at the hospital, this is my worst nightmare. It's like an episode of one of those really bad hospital TV shows. They fucking show up, they got the gurney, they put me on the gurney, they start rushing me through the hospital, they're cutting my pants from the bottom, saying those weird hospital sentences that don't make sense. Give me 3 TCEs with 8 SUVs. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. Somebody yells out, we gotta give him an MRI. Give him an MRI so we can see what's going on. I don't know what it is about the MRI machine, but I can't take it. I'm never honest about it. I lie every time. They put me in an MRI machine. My doctor came out. He's like, Kev, you good to go? Absolutely, Doc. Let it rip. He closed the door. I start hearing the beeps. Beep, pop, boop, 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 pop, pop, pop. I lost it. Ah! Ah! I said, I put my hands on the glass. I said, they're trying to take my DNA. I fucking lost it. They had to put me to sleep. They put me to sleep. I came to. My doctor was very honest with me. He said, Kevin, it's exactly what you thought it was. You messed yourself up pretty bad, Kevin. He said, Kevin, you tore both your adductors. Fuck! I tore both of them. Tears, real tears, instantly. I'm crying. I'm a fucking mess. The reason why I was crying is because I had no idea what that was. I've never heard that before. I've never heard it, so I assume the worst. What are you saying, Doc? I don't have ovaries? Did you take my ovaries, you son of a bitch? Did you take my ovaries from me? It was a sad day. I got a wheelchair that day. I was in a wheelchair for 6 weeks, people. They gave me the hospital wheelchair, which is possibly the worst wheelchair that money can buy. It's the one that you gotta fold. You gotta fucking fold it. But you gotta be strong as shit. You gotta fucking really... The only way you get it flat, you gotta punch the seat. Bah! The brakes are behind the wheels. You gotta step on the brakes real fucking hard. I have so much more respect for people in wheelchairs after being in a wheelchair. You notice I said more. I've always had respect for people in wheelchairs. I just have more respect now. You know what it is? It's all about the wheelchair handler. You get a bad wheelchair handler, life in a wheelchair can be shit. You need a good wheelchair handler. My handler was horrible, horrible. My first handler, horrible. My first handler was my wife. What a bitch out the gate. I'm gonna say it. It is what it is. I'm being honest. Day one in the wheelchair, I get home, she rolled me in front of the window, locked the back brakes, said I'll be back. 7 hours left me in front of that fucking window. 7 hours. I don't know the last time you looked out a window for 7 hours, but I saw everything that day. It was like a black episode of Misery. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Pissing and shitting on myself. Nobody changed me. What the fuck is this? Life in a wheelchair was tough, man. I didn't want my wife anymore. I said, you know what? I want my son now. I want to use my son. My son is going to be a better handler. My son was no better. He played too much. My son would do shit like push your wheelchair out in front of him real far. Then he'd run, jump on the back, make my shit pop up. Let me tell you something. There's no greater fear than the fear of somebody pushing you in a wheelchair, letting you go, and you see traffic. Hey! 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 That's how I found out why they wore gloves. I never knew why people in wheelchairs wore gloves. I thought it was because they had an attitude. They were sick of people's shit. That day I saw traffic, I panicked. I tried to stop the wheels with my bare hands. I burnt a hole in my palm. I burnt a fucking hole in my palm. When it happened, there was another man in the wheelchair across the street. As soon as it happened, he looked at me. He said, you better get you some gloves, little man. I went home, told my wife, I gotta get some gloves. Look what I did to my palm. I burnt a hole in my palm. I gotta get some gloves. She said, I don't got no gloves. I got some mittens upstairs. You can use those mittens. I get the mittens. We go outside later that night. We're rolling. I see the same man in the wheelchair that told me to get the gloves. I tried to show him love. I said, hey, man, I appreciate you looking out for me, telling me to protect my hands like this. It means the world that we fucking sticking together like this, man. Apparently, this is disrespectful in the wheelchair community. This means something. He got mad. He said, you ain't gonna put your thumb in nobody's ass over here. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody trying to put their thumb in your ass. I'm saying thank you for the love. I'm saying thank you. He said, you think it's a game, bitch? He charged me. It's my first wheelchair fight. I never been in a wheelchair fight. So I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I couldn't move because my son had my back brakes locked. So I had to brace for impact. We was looking at each other in the eye. Fucking knocked me out the chair. Oh my God. I got up, I'm pissed. I'm like, oh man, who the fuck you ramming like that? People were watching. Somebody yelled out, he faking. He can move his legs. I said, I'm not faking. I'm not faking. I got abducted. I don't have ovaries. They took my ovaries. You don't know what it's like to not have ovaries. I don't have any ovaries. You guys are laughing, but this is my life. I started walking again in 6.5 weeks.